Do you think you've grown up as much as you should have? When something upsets you, yelling and acting angry right away is not the best way to handle it. I was always defending and explaining. Even when people told me I was defensive for the first time, I was like, what? No. Do you think you've grown up as much as you should have? If you don't know for sure, by the end of this video you will. So keep watching until the end. It's only 5 minutes. Most of the time we are misled into thinking that maturity comes with age, which isn't true. Maturity is something that comes from the things we learn and do in life. On your 25th birthday, you don't just become mature by magic. One can reach maturity at a very young age, or perhaps they never reach it at all in their lifetime. To find out, let's take a short trip and look at 4 signs of someone who may not be fully grown up yet. First and foremost, you have been a reactive person throughout your entire life. There will be numerous occasions when you will have to deal with a difficult or unfortunate situation. When something upsets you, yelling and acting angry right away is not the best way to handle it, and it shows that you need to grow up a little bit. People who are reactive are frequently influenced by their surroundings. They feel better if the weather is nice. Their performance and attitude are impacted if it isn't. Mature people are often more receptive. These mature people think first and then respond. They understand that their reactions can have consequences and take the time to assess the situation before responding. Whether it rains or shines, it makes no difference to them. They know that their emotions and actions are within their control, regardless of external factors. So if you accept what you can't change and decide to move on, you'll be less upset and seem more mature. And don't forget that the choices you made yesterday made you who you are today. Number 2, they are too concerned with their looks. Their mood is determined by how they look on any given day. Their self-esteem is affected by how they appear. More so than in the past, fashion has become an important aspect of everyone's life. Thus, to some degree, spending time and money on decent clothing as and when you need it is acceptable. Yet being too concerned with your appearance is an obvious symptom of immaturity. It's a basic reality that most individuals will never be as attractive as Miss World or Mr. Universe. So why spend so much time and money on how you look and still worry about it? In a recent study, it was found that women who wore provocative clothes to work were less productive than their co-workers. This is because these women are always watching how people are looking at them instead of focusing on their work. Mature people know that their looks will change over time and can't be changed back, so they only pay as much attention to them as they need. The third, and my favorite, is that they're defensive. I used to be very defensive in every conversation until about a few months ago, but I didn't know that I would get angry if someone made a joke about me. They weren't trying to kill me or anything like that. Isn't it just a joke? But I used to always get defensive. I was always defending and explaining. Even when people told me I was defensive for the first time, I was like, what? No. But after I realized I'd made a lot of improvements to my defense mechanism, my life got a lot better. I'm not saying you should start blaming yourself for everything, but sometimes, even if it's your fault, you just have to let it go and take responsibility for what happened. This shift will change the way you live. Number 4, they like to play the victim card. You know the people I'm talking about? The so-called victims of circumstances. We are all familiar with their tragic account. They have a boss who is unfair to them, horrible parents, friends who betray them, a wife who is always complaining, and sometimes all of the above. They try to garner the sympathy of those around them by adopting, "oh, poor me" attitude. The only thing that matters to these people is their own life and the difficulties they face, and most importantly, they are not even looking for a solution. They just want to be in that difficult situation so that they can manipulate other people. It's very easy and immature to keep crying about your problems. On the other hand, mature people face their challenges head-on and actively seek solutions to overcome them. They understand that complaining and playing the victim will not get them anywhere in life. Playing the victim card might work for a little while, but in the long run, it will not only make you look childish, but people will also start disliking you.
Want to learn some skills that'll pay you for life? Here's the stuff that helped me build my dream life. Check out the links in the description or in my bio. and take your pick.